Hello and welcome to Seder Soul Sailing. I um, I decided to do a reading on a broader topic because the work I'm doing, the research I'm doing into the possible outcomes of the different shit that's going on around the globe right now, it keeps coming back to uh, um, keeps coming back to basically a kind of a horrific dystopian future. Like, oh, what was that? Anyway, something between Dark City and Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. But we don't have to let that happen. We can take control, we can own our personal sovereignty, we can take possession of our own destinies. We don't have to let these jackholes lead us down this road to utter and complete destruction. In fact, how about we just decide not to do that? How about look at Keir Starmer. I was thinking about doing a reading on Keir Starmer today because his I saw somewhere that his approval rating is down to like 11%. 11% of the people in the UK support Starmer, and I think his his party, the Labour Party, right now, their approval rating is like negative 82%. It's like they don't just. I mean, that's like put the bastards to the blades kind of numbers. The the Jesus, you know what? I haven't had anybody on here. I might have fucked up something here. Let me check the. Uh, I don't think I messed up the. So I maybe every once in a while I do something and nobody comes on. I don't set something up right. I'm afraid I might have done that today. So I'm just going to make this a quick one because I'm actually thinking about going and having a beer this evening at the floating bar. I'm anchored back by the floating bar again, and I have my dinghy's down, and I haven't. I might just go have a Panama beer before I hang my dinghy up for the night. But so anyway, so what I want to ask the cards about today are we headed for this dystopian future where we're living in like this um, horrific sci-fi novel, or can we stop this? I mean, can enough of us take control of our personal sovereignty so that we don't have to let these shitbirds do this? Hi from Poland. Um, Thank you for calling from Poland. I'd love to visit Poland. I quite possibly might have a Polish flag on this boat fairly soon. Hi, good evening. Like like Don. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Let's give this. Let's put some likes on there. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Good evening. And oh, sorry, I scared somebody away. A message retracted. Um, that always gets my attention. Eh? It's like, whoa. Uh, hello. Anyway, let's see if this is. Let's see if what the cards have to say. Are we headed for? Uh, God, what was that? Something of Men. That was a fantastic movie. It had Juliette Moore was in it, and anyway, if somebody can remember that. I love the film. I mean, it's one of my. Uh, The Anyway, but that's where I'm afraid we might be headed. So let's see if we can possibly avoid that. Just a decline into utter bureaucratic clusterfuckery. That's really, I mean, at the pace we're going, either the goddamn fools are gonna blow up the whole planet and kill us all with some spectacular new weapon they have, or else they're just gonna keep running the machine into the ground until it's just held together with duct tape and and zip ties. And actually, that's quite a likely possibility, I would say. Hey, a bunch of you are watching now, so I guess I must not have screwed something up. If you could give it a like, come on. So let's hope that. I mean, we can do this. We don't need the cards to tell us this. The cards are just going to give us some advice on how we avoid this, because it's up to us. I mean, you can't let a shitbird like Keir Starmer or that fucking Mertz or Macron or even can't let Trump lead you into the dystopian future. I mean, we need to be our own goddamn bosses. It's time. It really is time. It's like, if we don't get our shit together and take our responsibility for our own futures, we aren't going to have a future. That's all there is to it, because we cannot trust these people. They're utter and complete. I mean, for God's sakes, I had to take a break because I could be doing a video every single damn day about what a bunch of buffoons and fucktards we got running this world. So this is a good sign. This is the signifier. So we got what it takes to make this world good, and this is actually a firm kind of a fierce kind of a leader. So the overall situation, I would say, kind of we got that going on right now. We got one swinging dick leader who's doing some good things and some what the fuck is he doing sort of things that could lead to war. I don't know. Whatever it is, I'm not 100% sure the people in charge know. Hi, and Magdalene. I will support you if I can. And here's the gateway. We got to keep carrying this load a little bit longer. That's what this says. And this is the root card, and that is like a spiritual birth. So we've had a good heart energy birth. But here's the present moment where we feel like we're trapped. And again, I've said this before, we're trapped, but we're our own gatekeepers. We've got, and this is the psychological future, and this is getting out of our turmoil. But we just don't know it yet. And this is the future, and this is initiating something based on spirit. So whatever this thing is that's given birth to the potential that we have, we need to put it into action. We need to take that first baby step and start controlling our own futures. Hey, if you guys are still watching, again, give this a like. This is our fears, and we fear not having enough. But really, what we fear is not having more than enough. We probably have enough, but we want it all. We don't want. Hi, how long have you been transitioning? How long have I been transitioning? Oh, what do you think? Which do you think I got? I got my junk. I got surgically constructed junk, and I've been doing testosterone. I guess I've been transitioning all my life from a little boy into an old man, right? But I guess we all are. And here's the astrological energies, and that's heartbreak. This is a rough time. We're going through some rough shit. Um, there's some really good astrologers. I haven't been talking about astrology. I love astrology, but there's some really good astrologers. And the one I remember, I couldn't think of her name yesterday. I call her Lunatic Lori. She has like lunatic astrology. Lori Lothian. She's an excellent astrologer. And Joni Patri is also, she's Vedic, and she's a very good Vedic astrologer. Both of those two teach courses that I would very much love to take either one of their courses. And I probably haven't because I've been living, well, I might reconsider this with Starlink. So anyway, you're still watching, give this a thumbs up. This is our desires. We want a big sky daddy to come and take care of us. We want this guy to be our savior. But we're gonna get a potential victory out of this. But it's going to take we get there by carrying the load ourselves. We have to finish what we've begun. We have to finish this process. This modifies the fears, and this is loose ends. So if what's going to kind of hamper us from having what we're afraid of losing, which is security and plenty and affluence, what might prevent us from getting that is not finishing what we started. And this modifies the heartbreak, and that's justice. And you know, I could see things being pretty heartbreaking, to be honest with you, because here is the people that are going to feel this are people that have abdicated their personal sovereignty to some other person, whether it's a prime minister or a president or I don't know what the grand poobah of the EU, for Ursula von der Leyen or whatever. We can't do that. That's exactly what we can't do. That's how we end up in Children of Men. Children of Men, yeah, that's what it was. Children of Men, the movie I was trying to remember. That's how we end up there, is we let some other pricks take care of us and do our shit for us. Cool, you got a like for not taking life too seriously. Well, thank you. I don't take life too seriously. These are serious events, but generally speaking, I find it pretty amusing. I kind of made the topic a little dark today, and this is what's going to help us get what we want, and that's when the work we've done starts to bear fruit. And this modifies the final outcome, and this is beginning the process to make that work bear fruit. So what I'm seeing here is well, we've got potential, and we're built on something strong, and there's some dangers here. One of the dangers, very real danger, is that our work's not going to bear fruit because we didn't finish what we started. We left some loose ends. But I think we have to make a hard decision. I think we've got this. We're gonna have to let go of something and just. It's going to be heartbreaking for a lot of us. We're going to have to let go of something or someone or some leader that we thought was helping us that's not really helping us. I mean, they might be helping us a little bit. They all can do a little bit of good and a lot of bad, so keep an eye on them. And if they're doing something that is beneficial, support them, even if it's some jackhole like that governor of California, which I can't imagine him doing something good. But anyway, because we're going to get what we deserve. We're going to get out of this as much as we put into it, all of us. And if we're putting in toxic control factors, sorry, there's like 3 launches going by. We're going to get like, maybe their wakes will cancel each other out. No, there's 4. For anyway, sorry. That was unusual. Like a flotilla of launches just come flying by. This should be interesting. I wonder if my phone will fall down here. Big wake's coming. Anyway, but we can let ourselves out of this prison. It's up to us. If we don't look to somebody else to save our dumbasses, if we just take care of our own dumbasses ourselves, and the people we love, our communities, our families, work with each other on this. That's what we have to do. And if we do that, we can get to a calmer place. We're going to get someplace where we can get what we want. But if what we want is for some leader to come and save our dumbasses, that's not going to happen until we see the results of the work we've done ourselves. And it's going to lead us to a place where we're going to have like a spiritual birth. But and then the final outcome is sort of a victory, but it's not a clean victory. It's not a clear victory, and it's not one that comes easily. And it requires a lot. It requires us to do a lot, to do all kinds of stuff. It requires us to begin some process to set something out into the world to something that will come back to us and bear fruit. So I'm seeing I think that sounds like about what I got here today. This is a short one. I apologize for having one that the Children of Men. That was the film. Like, I love that film. I can't believe I forgot the name of it. But we're really looking at if we don't do this, if we don't set up and take control of our own personal sovereignty, if we keep abdicating our personal sovereignty to twats like Keir Starmer and Friedrich Merz and Emmanuel Macron and Ursula von der Leyen, and even it doesn't matter who it is. If it's Donald Trump, if it's, I don't know, Kamala Harris, that goofy bastard from California, it really doesn't matter. I mean, some of them will definitely do some good stuff and not as much bad stuff, and some will do more bad stuff and not good stuff. So, but the point is, until we take control of our personal sovereignty, until we own our future ourselves, we have to, because we need to be strong. We need to carry this load. That's how we get to where we're going. And we can do this. Seriously, if a pinhead like me can survive on the ocean on a sailboat, you all can do whatever you want to do. I guarantee you. It's like, you know what the difference between people who survive on the ocean and people that come and live on a boat and it just doesn't work out is? Isn't that one stronger than the other or whatever? But it's how tender we are about our own preciousness. That's a story that Joseph Campbell told in one of his lectures. I used to listen to his lectures for hours and hours. I had them on like cassette tapes. I had boxes of cassette tapes with his lectures. And he told a story about this one student. She'd been a graduate student he'd taught in New York, and she was really just horrified. She was just like, she was older. She'd become a professor, and she was all bitter and sad. And he told this story about he paraphrased the Buddha. and he said the Buddha taught that the world just as it is, with all its crudity, violence, and imperfection, is the lotus world of perfection. And if you don't see the world as the lotus world of perfection, the problem's not with the world, but it's in your eye. If you accept the world as the adventure it is and live with it, and that could be having a beautiful afternoon like this on a sailboat, or a rough morning like I had this morning in heavy seas. I was getting beat up pretty good. It's if you accept it for what it is and just ride it out, surf on the chaos, surf over the chaos. You can. It's a beautiful world, and you can have a beautiful life in this beautiful world. But here's how Joseph Campbell said it described it. He said, if you are too tender about your own pain, your own suffering, your own preciousness, then the precious thing, will die, and then it will be a horrible world. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is, we need to tap into our inner strength and not be too tender about our own preciousness, and we can get through this. We don't have to live in some dystopian children of men world. We don't have to live in a cartoon dystopian world like in the TV show Fallout, with the vaulties, the vault dwellers. We can just take this beautiful world. I mean, for God's sakes, I go everywhere I go. It's like this, It's this beautiful beaches, and I'm in the Caribbean. It's going to be beautiful, but it's beautiful in Idaho. It's beautiful in Maine. It's beautiful in Norway. It's beautiful in Germany and in France and Italy. I mean, this is a incredible adventure we have here. Let's just not be too tender about our own preciousness. Let's own our personal sovereignty. Let's not abdicate it to those fuckheads. And let's avoid the dystopian future and have some fun. And with that, please have some fun and have a great weekend. I might do one or two more this weekend, but then I'm going to probably take about 5-6 weeks off. So I'll be back, but I've been having such nice conversations with y'all. I hate to kind of let you go, but I'll probably do at least one, maybe two more this weekend before I go on vacation. Take care, love you all, and I'll see you again this weekend.